This is the Own It Show, where we tell stories of how everyday people made ownership theirs to create extraordinary success.
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Own It Show, weekly wind down edition.
Cheers.
Cheers.
What are we drinking?
Today we are drinking, it's delicious. It's the first time I've had it. It's a tribute Chardonnay, again a California wine, from the Benziger family. It's a 2019 and it's extremely buttery, just the way I like it.
All right, I love it. So if you guys listened back to our episode on Monday, and we really talked to Sean, and Sean's amazing if you get to really dissect his story, where he overcame cancer twice and has now really taken his mission and purpose to not only raise money for the people who are suffering from the terrible disease that he suffered from twice, but also empowering people around him to go on these life-changing experiences. And the biggest thing that he defined ownership as was being able to understand and knowing that we got ourselves to the exact point that we are today. So whether that's positive, whether that's negative, we got ourselves here. And that's what true ownership is in his definition.
No, it's so true. And one of the questions that we asked him was, he's a two-time child cancer survivor, not just an adult. It's very different having cancer as a child than it is as an adult. And not only did he have it once, he had it twice. And so the effect that it has on your psyche and your mindset could be catastrophic. And so when we asked him how he was able to keep the positive mindset through it all, what he said was that he tapped into gratitude. Instead of going to bed thinking about, everything he could have felt sorry for himself, he kept thinking, you know what? I'm so grateful if I have another day tomorrow, and another day after that, and another day after that. He even talked about one of his roommates in the hospital and how they practiced it together. And I can't speak from a sympathetic perspective because I've never been through that, but I can only imagine what type of a person it takes to be able to tap into gratitude despite these really, really difficult circumstances. And the fact that he's still alive, not only is he still alive, but he's performing and helping and serving others around him to the level that he is, and truly a brilliant and amazing human.
And I think the big thing that can be taken out of this, and the lesson that takes out of this, goes back to his definition of ownership, is knowing that where we are today, the things that are in our life, the things that we are experiencing, the difficulties or trials or great things that are happening are sheerly due to the effects and the choices that we have made. And there's nobody to answer the bell besides ourselves. It's easy to blame, it's easy to make excuses, it's easy to point the finger. But just like that saying goes, when you point the finger out, you've got four pointing back at you. And there's a meme going around, Tom Bilyeu put it out, and it's, if you've ever watched Scooby-Doo, it's a mask, a guy looking in, he looks at himself, he goes, let me finally see who's behind all my problems. And he pulls off the mask, and it's a picture of himself. And that's what it's truly about, is knowing that we are solely responsible for the choices in which we make that put us in the exact results in which we are getting today, both positive or negative. And remembering that we have a choice as to how we react. We have a choice every single day, every single moment, every single second. And the moment that we think we don't is the moment that we've lost, is the moment that we've foregone our opportunity to act in ownership and to see the results that we truly want.
That's absolutely true. So the next time you find yourself in the face of adversity, or even a less intense situation, challenging situation, look inwards first. See what comes up and say, what is the conscious choice I can make right now that will suit me, the situation, and serve those around me the best? Cheers to you.
Go own it.
Go own it.